promise I'm better now.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Either way, I am so happy to have you here today. Today we have a super motivational video coming at you. If you cannot already tell, I'm going to be upstairs in my kids' rooms today, and we are going to be tackling the big messes that are in their room. You'll probably see them both popping in and out of my video. Like I've mentioned before, I love for them to be up here helping me. I feel like that teaches them responsibility, and if you make a mess, you have to clean it up. So if you guys would like, grab your to-do list and let's go ahead and get some things done today.
Nobody told me to settle down. Day nights and late nights don't get around. But there's something about you, something about you I like, about you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you, something about you I like, about you I like.
So today we are starting out here in Hunter's room. It honestly is not as bad as Haley's room. I know that's awful for me to say because this is quite a mess, but it's not as bad as her room. Her room tends to get more messy than his does, just because when they do come up here to play together, they tend to go to her room. He loves spending time with her and doing what he considers like big kid stuff and going in her room and doing all the cool things with her. So they're not actually in his room a lot of the times. This is kind of more like a playroom that really doesn't get used that often. Most of his toys are in here, but most of the time they are over in Haley's room playing. So you're probably noticing that there is not a bed up here for Hunter, and that is because I know I'm probably going to get some heat for this, but he did co-sleep with us for a long time. I know it is not the best option, but unfortunately, if I wanted to get any sleep, if he wanted to get any sleep, that was going to be the way we had to do it. So he did co-sleep with us for a while, and we ended up moving his crib downstairs into our bedroom to try to make him feel more comfortable, and see if he would be able to sleep in there, by himself if we were close by and, not on two separate levels of the home. And it seemed to work really well. We are getting to the point now where we need to bring his crib back up here. We do have it transitioned over to the toddler bed, and he does well in that. So hopefully soon we'll be getting his bed back up here, and this will actually look like more of his bedroom.
I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Guess I'm just too scared to settle down. There'd be many nights I got too high and almost left town. But there's something about you, something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better, yeah. I get
I'm going to be honest, Hunter's room is probably my favorite room in the house. Of course, we moved into this house before Hunter was born. I was not even expecting at the time. And so this was originally just a playroom, but we did know that this was going to turn into a nursery at some point. And so it was really fun taking our time painting in here, picking out the decorations, and just being able to really customize it to what we like. This was the first time that we owned a home when we had a baby on the way. So it was very exciting to get to do kind of whatever we wanted to and make the space just feel really inviting and cozy, and absolutely just love the way that it turned out.
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been.
Now we're going to be jumping over into Haley's room, and my camera battery actually died as we were working on cleaning the main area of her bedroom, and I did not realize it. So you're going to see us starting out here in her closet, and I wanted to go through and get this organized and decluttered. We are starting out going through her books and seeing what she wants to keep, what she doesn't want to keep, and then maybe what we could move over to Hunter's room for him. And then we are going to be organizing them back onto the bookshelf here. And I tried out something a little bit different. I tried this with her books and then actually with her clothes that are hanging in her closet. I tried like the home edit method of putting the books and clothes in like a certain color order, and I don't know if I quite did it right. It was a little bit tricky just because like her books are super colorful and her clothes are super colorful and they have designs on them. So I'm going to leave this like this for a while and see if I get used to it, see if I like it. And if not, I can always switch it back. The clothes are throwing me off more than anything just because normally when I organize those, I do it number one by sleeve length and then also by color. So now that they're kind of all mixed up together, I am not totally sold on it yet, but it is only the first day, so I'm going to give it a chance. I'm going to give it at least, like a week or two, and if I don't get used to it or if I'm not liking the way it looks, then I will change it back to the way I had it. But you guys let me know down below if you have ever tried to organize anything based on the home edit method in your home.
Maybe I was blind, known you forever while I tried to find someone that could be my great love. Right in front of me, I didn't realize you were my dream, so you took me by surprise. Oh yeah, even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think we were destined to be, and now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like art,
So I just wanted to check in with you guys. Make sure you are having a good day today. Let me know what you're doing down in the comments, whether you are, tackling some things on your to-do list along with me, or maybe you're sitting down with a cup of coffee and just relaxing for a little bit. Honestly, that's probably what I'm going to be doing for a day or so now that this video is out. We have had a crazy week. On Monday, actually, our air conditioner went out. So that was a struggle to get someone out here. That was our first little breakdown in our own home, where we actually had to, figure out how to get this fixed and get somebody out to our house to take care of it. And let me just say, finding someone to come kind of quickly to fix your air conditioner is not as easy as it sounds. When the air conditioner broke down and I thought, okay, well, we have all these companies around us. Surely we can get someone out here today to get this fixed. And I called so many people and no one was able to come out the same day. So I asked for recommendations on our neighborhood Facebook page, and actually 2 of my neighbors used the same person. It's a gentleman in the area. He just has his own little small business, and luckily I was able to give him a call and he was able to make it out within a few hours, and he was extremely reasonable and friendly and so fast, and we just loved working with him. It worked out perfectly. But if you guys are not familiar, here in North Carolina, we have been having 90 to 100 degree days, and luckily on Monday it was the first day in a week and a half that we actually had a rain. So it was cloudy for most of the day, and I think it only got up to 85. So thank goodness that it decided to go out on a day that wasn't blazing hot.
I'm just curious, when did you know you had feelings for me? Maybe somehow we've always known that we have chemistry, but always chasing after someone else. So this took me by surprise. Oh yeah, even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think we were destined to be. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like, oh yeah, wanna give you every part of me. I can't believe this is reality. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like, oh yeah. Even in my wildest dreams, even in my wildest dreams. Oh yeah, even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think we were destined to be. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like, oh yeah, wanna give you every part of me. I can't believe this is reality. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like, oh yeah.
So in last week's video, I did more of a chatty video. I spoke a lot through it, and so there wasn't a whole lot of music. But as I was watching it back, I was cringing. I cannot tell you guys, I wanted to go through and count the amount of times I said in my voiceovers. It was awful. So I'm going to try to be more aware of that going forward. And if I get stumbled up on my words or don't quite know what to say when I'm in the middle of doing a voiceover, I'm going to try to just pause and take my time, get my thoughts together, and then restart again. It was awful. If you guys noticed that in my last video, jump down below and let me know.
Lights out, hearts beating faster in a minute. I'm high on slow dancing with you. 1, 2, 3, keep it going, last forever. All blacked out, then flying with you. I don't care that my mind's gone insane and my heart will burst into flames. No, I don't care about the heartache and pain. Just don't let the memories fade. We know we are lost, in love with the lust, but heart trumps the mind, so we'll win anyway. Yeah, we own the sun, naive, wild and drunk. Oh, 'cause it's all up, 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 up. When I'm with you, I'm with you. Pink sky ride, going faster, getting wilder. Don't care if I get out.
I knew coming into Haley's room today it was going to be a mess and need some super deep cleaning. There was like crayon all over her dresser. There was blue crayon all over her baseboard in one area. And then also too, there was pencil marks on the walls. I think that Hunter was the one that did that. I don't know how many times I've tried to go through the stuff upstairs and make sure that all of the art supplies are taken away and put up to where they can't reach them, to where they would have to ask to use them. But it never fails. Every time I come up here to clean, there's crayon, there's marker, there's something somewhere it should not be. So I knew I was going to have to get my magic eraser and try my best to get these things done and get them cleaned up. The pencil mark actually gave me more of a problem than I thought it was going to. We actually repainted most of our whole house about, I want to say, a year ago. When we first moved in, it was, a fresh build, and they, of course, use like flat paint on all the walls. And if you're familiar with paint, you know that is not a kid-friendly texture for your walls to be. It's just impossible to get anything off of them. So we did repaint most of the house. We do still have some areas to paint the new color, the new texture, and one of those areas is Haley's. So she does have some scuff marks that I'm going over here. But, they're really not coming off, but that's okay. I know that we are going to be getting up here at some point and painting. I really would like to do a little bit of a full makeover in her room. Get her some new bedding, maybe put in an accent wall, definitely a new bed frame, and then maybe some like peel and stick wallpaper or something really cute. It's just something that's been in the back of my mind for a couple weeks, and I'm really wanting to get it done. I got to talk to my husband about that and make sure that he's on board and he's willing to help me with all that. But I know we are going to be at least painting up here soon, so I wasn't super stressed about the scuff marks and then some of the pencil that didn't want to come off of the wall.
Stepped into my life, such a magic feeling when you tore down my walls. I wish I could go back to right before you told me I'd try to change it all. But look at us now, I could have gone so far. It hurts to realize we're parted. Yeah, look at us now, this is who we are. And I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again. Strangers again. We're like strangers again. I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again. Again, I thought we'd never fall. Could have tried much harder. Now all we have are scars. again, again, again. Strangers again, again, again. We're like strangers again, again, again. I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again. Like strangers again. Strangers again. Now that we parted, I better get started. It's time to get my head up again. You said that you had to. I'll try to forget you. Just didn't think we'd end up this way. Like strangers again. Strangers again. Like strangers again. Oh, I know things will never be the same. Like strangers again. Like strangers again. Like strangers again.
Okay guys, so that is going to wrap up today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far with me, drop down below and leave a heart emoji down below to let me know that you are still here with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. I could not be doing this without you, and I am so happy to see the growth that we have had here recently. It could be off, by a couple, but I'm pretty sure that we have had about 20 to 25 new subscribers in about 4 or 5 days just since I posted my last video, and it's very encouraging to see this channel growing like this. It wouldn't be possible without you guys, and so I say thank you all the time, but thank you really just doesn't do enough justice to how grateful I am for all of you. But I will see you in my video next week. I hope you guys have an amazing week and weekend, and I will see you all soon. Bye, guys.
Hey, now look into my